Hey guys, it's JJ. Welcome back to the Texans franchise. It's episode 2. We're going to start the season today with a game against the Colts. We're going to play the Broncos and the Bears today. And yeah, this schedule looks kind of hard. We have a lot of teams that have good offenses, and with this defense not being at its strongest right now, I expect a lot of opportunities for our opponents to score points, and we're gonna have to deal with that. First up, after I played preseason just to test out the slider set, I saw that the Chiefs put Justin Ross on the practice squad, and I signed him. So he's gonna play for us now, and I already know that he's gonna be the number 2 wideout on the outside because I was kind of disappointed by Chris Conley and Philip Dorsett, and also Nico Collins a little bit. And another player, the same thing, the same deal. Zuniga got put on the practice squad by the Jets, and so I signed him in. Maybe give us another option at edge rusher, and yeah, we're gonna go for 4 wins for the year because that's all we can expect of this team. And opening day keys. Gotta talk to the media on this scenario, and yeah, I'm sure this is not gonna be stifling defense at all, so we're gonna have to play good offensive football. We have to move the football. We should have a good running game behind Dameon Pierce and Marlon Mack. But I also want to throw the football because we got some younger players here with Justin Ross and John Mechie. That's 2 rookies. We have Brandon Cooks. I want to get some production to these guys. And then first up, first game of his rookie year, and Kenyon Green is out. So we have a backup in there. It's going to be Max Sharping. And yeah, we're going to play the Colts, and I only need to show you one player of their team that is probably gonna destroy us, and that should already do it because Jonathan Taylor is a monster, and behind that offensive line, I don't think we stand a chance. We gotta put some points on the board here against the Colts, but they also still have Michael Pittman. They have Julio Jones. They signed him because it's kind of a promising offense, and yeah, he still is a great wide receiver in this league. They have a strong defense as well. DeForest Buckner, X Factor with great strength and finesse moves and block shedding as well, and not a bad power rusher either. And then Shaq Leonard, the 5th-year linebacker out of South Carolina. He is a tackle machine. His coverage is not up there, but if we want to throw the football a little bit over the middle, that might be working because these linebackers don't have the greatest coverages. And then they signed Stephon Gilmore. I have a couple other fine corners. That defense is above average, but we need to put some points on the board if we want to win this game against Jonathan Taylor, who is our main opponent today. It doesn't even matter that they signed Matt Ryan, in my opinion, because this offense runs through Jonathan Taylor, and our defensive line is by far the weakest in the league. The Texans do not have the great roster in real life either, but I think their front 7 is portrayed even worse with the Madden ratings. So this is going to be tough. And they start on 2nd and 10. Matt Ryan has a clean pocket, has a man on the outside, and that's caught. I think that was Mo Alley Cox, if I remember correctly. But that's a first down, 14 yards. 1st and 10, Matt Ryan over the middle, broken up. Derek Stingley, great play. The rookie corner here to stay. He's the main building block I want to build around on the defensive side of the football. And there is already a clean rushing lane for Jonathan Taylor, and he takes it up the field, gets 20 yards on his first carry, and they are already in field goal range. Hand it off again to Jonathan Taylor. Somebody dives at his ankles, can get him, and then he gets brought down anyway. And there's an injury to Julio Jones. So he's going to leave the game into the locker room, probably not going to come back. Now they spread out the defense. Taylor the lone back, and they throw it, and that's incomplete. And a 4th down, actually, after the field goal. The Texans offense comes onto the field. Great pass breakup by Derek Stingley. 1st and 10, handoff Dameon Pierce, and he runs it up the middle for his first NFL carry. 3rd and 7 coming up now, and Davis Mills has a man open. It's Justin Ross, and he almost got away from Gilmore, but that's a 1st down. 3rd and 3 across midfield. Davis Mills, play action shot, and this is intercepted by the Colts. They're gonna run it down the sideline. Is that Blackman? Yes, it is, and he's got a pick 6. Wow, that was bad by Davis Mills. Julian Blackman read it all the way, and that's a 10-0 lead, just like that. Davis Mills is sacked. Nowhere to go with the football on 2nd and 10. That's going to result in a bad 3rd down. And they are actually having a play action shot, and that's done. Yeah, that's Yannick Ngakoue. So they punt it away again to the Colts, and they move the ball quickly. There is Michael Pittman on the slant. That's a 1st down, 12 yards. They're at the red zone now, at the 20. That's another 1st down to Michael Pittman, 13 yards this time. Matt Ryan starting kind of efficient. 1st and goal, clean pocket. Ryan over the middle, touchdown Paris Campbell. And already this game has gotten out of hand. 17-0 out of nowhere. We're not even done with the 1st quarter. Davis Mills, the pocket holds up. It's John Mechie, and he's got a man here wide open with running room, 16 yards. But a 3rd and 10 couple plays later, and this is knocked down by, I think that's Shaq Leonard. 1st and 10 after the punt for Matt Ryan, and on the slant, Steven Nelson can't prevent anything. That's another 13 yards for Michael Pittman in the 1st down. Steven Nelson needs to get stickier here. 3rd and 8, Matt Ryan throws it to the flats. Can you prevent the 1st down? Yes, you can. Derek Stingley shoves him out of bounds and forces another punt here. 3rd and 3, Marlon Mack up the middle, nowhere to go. Is this Leonard again, man? 1st and 10, 3 tight ends in the game, and nowhere to go for Jonathan Taylor. That's Roy Lopez. 2nd and 14. Do you throw it now? Yes, you do. Wide open, Michael Pittman jukes out one defender, runs away from the defense, 18 yards on the catch and run. 2nd and 1 after they crossed midfield now. And Jonathan Taylor, wide open rushing lane. Petre can't stop him. Touchdown Colts. 21-yard run into the end zone for Taylor. And this looks bad. This defense can't stop anything. Derek Stingley, for now, is the one guy who produced a couple punts, and that's it for this defense. The rest of the defense can't prevent anything. But there is John Mechie, and he's got a 1st down. That's 11. And now 2 backs in the backfield. This is Marlon Mack running up the middle, and that's a 1st down. 2nd and 3 coming up here. 4-man pressure over the middle. It's Justin Ross in between 3 defenders, and he hauls it in. And there's Marlon Mack again. Lost the football, and they were already at the red zone. And yeah, that's bad. And Marlon Mack fumbles the ball away, and it's still 24-0. Colts recover. Wow, and that knee was not down as the football came out. This is a tough game. 3 minutes left in this half. Jonathan Taylor up the left side, and he might be gone. Racing across midfield, 30, 20, and brought down at the, exactly at the 20. Derek Stingley, last line of defense. Man, this defense is awful. 2nd and 6. Matt Ryan wide open, and this time Julio is coming back into the game, and he has a catch here at the goal line. 3rd and goal now. Matt Ryan, can you stop Jonathan Taylor? No, you can't. And this game is over. Like, there is no way the Texans are going to come back from that. This defensive front is awful. But yeah, 90 seconds left on the clock, and there is Nico Collins, and he gets a catch. First down. And 10 coming up. Motion for John Mechie, and wide open is John Mechie, and he's got a first down there, moving the football. One timeout burnt, and Mills has a man wide open. Why did you bullet point that? This is that would have been a touchdown. And that ends the drive because it was a third down. Wow, that would have been a touchdown by Brandon Cooks. So 2 horrible throws by Davis Mills and an awful performance by the front 7 leads to a 31-0 lead at halftime for the Colts. We're going to look at a couple of games around the league. The Jaguars are starting strong into the season. They go on and win this game against the Commanders. And yeah, Trevor Lawrence looks like he's having a solid day. Back to this game here. Davis Mills gets it away on time. This is Brevin Jordan, and he runs it down the sideline here. That's 18 yards on the catch and run. 3rd and 5 from the logo, and Mills gets it away. It's Jordan again, and he makes one guy miss, and he shoves a tackler away, and that's a touchdown. 47-yard score for Brevin Jordan, and finally some excitement by this offense. Now they are on the board, and Brevin Jordan, what a highlight play. Runs away from Julian Blackmon, and then he just runs over the safety. What a play. Actually, I think that's a corner, but who cares? That's an exciting play here for Brevin Jordan. And the Colts offense is back on the field as they can't tackle. Jonathan Taylor, he gets another first down. He's long, over 100 yards, and he might even close in on 200. If they don't watch what they're doing here. And Matt Ryan finally taken down. This is Jonathan Grenard, and that's a sack. 3rd and 14 results in a field goal, and Davis Mills has the ball back. And off his back foot, that was a horrible throw. And that's Leonard running it down the field. Oh, actually, he got caught at the 1. Are you kidding me? Oh, actually, that's not Leonard. That's Okereke. I'm sorry. But, yeah. They managed to not punch it in and get a field goal out of it, as Brevin Jordan has another highlight catch and run. We're just going to move ahead quickly now in this game because it is over already, and this is intercepted as well. That's another one. 3 on the day now for Davis Mills. And that was Rodney McLeod, the ex-Eagle. 1st and 10 for Davis Mills. Pressure coming in, gets it away. There's Brevin Jordan again, who is having a nice day on offense. They are moving the ball now. Finally, gets it away. Another pick. I'm just kidding. They can't move the football into the end zone. 4 picks on the day. And yeah, this game was bad. But yeah, just a couple more highlights here for Davis Mills as Collins breaks a tackle and loses the football. What is happening to this team? This is straight up awful. What are you doing, man? Stephon Gilmore with the touchdown on the recovery. And now it's 40 burger. Davis Mills gets it away. Wide open. It's John Mechie, and he's got a first down, 20 yards. Can you finally score another touchdown play action shot for Mills? One more guy wide open. It's Justin Ross, and they're finally having some success over the middle of the field. 2 minutes left here. Davis Mills, can you score a touchdown? There is a catch. John Mechie, and that's another 20 yards. Davis Mills, pressure coming in, gets it away. Touchdown, Justin Ross, his first of his NFL career. The rookie receiver has a score in his debut as the Colts win this thing by 30. 44-14 is the final score. That was awful. We could not contest anything when Matt Ryan was throwing, and we couldn't shed any blocks at all. Jonathan Taylor had like 9 yards to carry or something like that, so that is just awful. So yeah, we're gonna look at a couple of stats, but I mean, you get the gist of the game, right? Davis Mills, I mean, of course, I threw a few dumb interceptions, should have just thrown it away here and there. But we also had 2 fumbles. That's 6 turnovers in the first game. And Jonathan Taylor actually managed to cross 200 yards on the day. We could not stop this guy at all. Brevin Jordan had a nice day on offense, 110. John Mechie, 96. Justin Ross, 86. And yeah, we were able to throw it there in garbage time, but when it counted, like in the first half, we were not able to throw it all, so that didn't work out. And then, yeah, Christian Harris was flying all over the field. That's something I want to see because he has the speed to do it, and he might be a future starting linebacker here. And yeah, we had a horrible offensive line as well. We're not able to stop their pass rush, and we were not able to generate any pass rush for ourselves. And that's, yeah, that's pretty horrible. Shaq Leonard had actually 2 forced fumbles, which is kind of awful. But yeah, that was awful. And but Derek Stingley had his pass breakups he needed to get this scenario, and I think it gives him some XP. Yeah, exactly, 10,000 XP, and that gives him 2 upgrade points. And we're gonna go into zone. We're gonna make him a corner that is able to play in zone, and he just got a speed upgrade. Like, are you kidding me? As if he weren't fast enough. And now he gets an Excel upgrade. This guy is gonna be unbelievable, and I think within 1 year he should be one of the best corners in the league. With this athleticism and press ability, man coverage at 83, zone coverage, we're gonna pull it up to like 80, and then we're gonna go more into man again. And then yeah, Kenyon Green is coming back from injury for this next game against the Broncos. We're gonna face Russell Wilson. We have a continuation of this breakout by Derek Stingley. He is, yeah, he's the main building block, man. He is the guy for me. And he has another chance here if he gets a couple pass breakups and interceptions here. Might get him some more XP, and I would love to see that. So hopefully it works out. We're gonna move on to the Broncos game now, and Russell Wilson is an X-Factor QB. We're gonna have to limit the passing here. He's good at scrambling, but he's not that fast. And I think with the zone-heavy scheme I'm applying right now, I think we should be able to stop him. And yeah, he's still got that beautiful deep ball, 94 deep accuracy, 94 play action. You can't fall for that. They have Javonte Williams and Melvin Gordon, 94 break tackling for Williams. This guy's so good. And a few nice receivers as well. Cortland Sutton is mossing dudes left and right here. In the NFL, he's tearing it up. They also got Jerry Jeudy, a silky smooth route runner with a lot of big play upside as well. He has good speed and acceleration. He can break some tackles. He's kind of elusive. The offensive line doesn't look that good, so I expect this game to be a little bit easier on the run D. But their defense is no joke, man. Their defensive line is great, and they have a couple of really good pass rushers here in Gregory and Chubb. Yes, Gregory has 86 finesse moves, and I think Chubb has even more. And then their secondary, Patrick Surtain, with great speed, great acceleration. This guy just looks awesome. And then Justin Simmons at the back end, one of the best safeties in the league. So I expect this to be a really tough game on the offense. But we should be able to defend the run a little bit, because that offensive line of the Broncos is not that great. And we're going to see how this is going to go. I'm kind of excited about the 3 pass catchers from the last game that were really standing out here. John Mechie had a great game as well. Brevin Jordan had more than 100 yards and a touchdown. Some highlight reels, broken tackles, stuff like that. Maybe we can do something about this. But this pass rush is fierce, so you got to get the ball out quickly. I don't expect us to be able to run the football all that well against this front. But yeah, we'll see what we can do. Russell Wilson is gonna take the field first, and let's see how they are doing. He has had a great first game, 340 yards, 2 scores, no interceptions. But to start this game, they're gonna throw it here, and this is caught. What is this, man? Albert. Oh, they also have a nice tight end here, who is kind of a riser. And now they're having bunch to the left. Deep drop back for Wilson. Gets it away. It's Albert. Oh, down the sideline, and that's 20 more. And Wilson is perfect on the day for now. They are moving quickly. And now play action shot for Wilson. There was someone wide open, man. Wilson needs to get it away, and he is sacked. That was a bad sack to take. Desmond King in the backfield on the zone blitz. 3rd and 12. Man coverage across the board, and Wilson has got a man wide open, and that's a first down. 21 yards. Maybe it was not a good idea to run press here and the man coverage across the board, but yeah, this is Javonte Williams, touchdown Broncos. We all saw it coming. They didn't run it a lot on that first possession. They just moved quickly. Russell Wilson threw it quickly, and I think, well, this Texan secondary is not horrible. I think this is just an average secondary, and if you have no pass rush at all, you can't hold up coverage forever. You need to have some pass rush if your secondary is not elite, and this secondary is. I have hope for the secondary, but they're not there yet. This is a young secondary, and Mills just got it away, and that is actually incomplete, intended for Brandon Cooks, and that results in a punt as the zone blitz works out again. Jerry Hughes gets his one-on-one, sacks Russell Wilson on 3rd down. So that's 2 3-and-outs in a row. 3rd and 10 now for Mills. Gets it away. It's Justin Ross. What an adjustment. And that's a catch. And a first down, 9 yards. 1st and 10, fullback in the game. Dameon Pierce. Great block on the outside. And Pierce is down the sideline. 10-5 touchdown. What a run for Dameon Pierce. His first NFL touchdown. What a perfectly blocked game. Receiver takes care here, and the fullback as well, and that is a beautiful running score for Dameon Pierce. That was magnificent. Game tied at 7. And Wilson slings it out there, and that's a first down, 11 yards. 2nd and 10 coming up to end this first quarter as Melvin Gordon breaks 2 tackles, falls ahead, and that's a first down, 16 yards for Gordon. Wow, we can't stop this rushing either. Javonte Williams, another huge run up the middle. Nobody there to shed the blocks, 15 yards, and Williams is racing down toward the goal line there. 1st and 10, this time it's Melvin Gordon, and finally someone stops anybody. And there is an injury on the play. This is Cortland Sutton, and he's gonna leave the game. So they are gonna have to go to some backup receivers here in Tim Patrick and Kelvin Harmon. And this is a nice breakup here for Christian Harris on 4th down. That results in a field goal. And the Texans get the ball back. Davis Mills, nowhere to go with the football. And Jones is in the backfield to sack the quarterback. And there is a blitz. Justin Simmons in the backfield on the DB blitz, man. Oh, that hurts a lot. 3rd and 23 actually. Davis Mills across the middle. And it is caught for 18 yards, but that's not enough. 4th down, gonna have to punt it away again. And the Broncos are moving the football again. And this is Javonte Williams. This is trouble. He breaks a tackle. Last man standing, it's Jalen Petre. And that's a catch at the 14 here. Wow, he brought him down actually. But that was awful. That was awful run defense. Nobody brought him down, even though he was there to be brought down. And then Eric Murray completely whiffs on the tackle, and Petre has to chase him down there at the 14. But this looks like a 2-score lead right here as Calvin Harmon fights into the end zone. And that's a touchdown Broncos. 17-7. Calvin Harmon. Why am I'm always confusing those two. It's KJ Hamler, Calvin Harmon, KJ Hamler. Always confusing those two. And now Justin Ross has a first down. That's 17 yards. A nice catch and run. A couple of yards after catch there. And Davis Mills over the middle. And that's what a drop. Wow, that is horrible. And that's also a holding. So, yeah, if he caught that, they couldn't have declined this one. They would have had another shot at third down. It would have been 3rd and 17, but Brandon Cooks just dropped the football there. That was awful. And now Ross Blacklock in the backfield, which is kind of fun. 3rd and 12. Wilson from his own end zone, and that's a catch. It's 23 yards. Jerry Jeudy with an amazing catch at the sideline. Play action at the sideline. It's Albert. Oh, and there's another catch. At midfield now from the 50. Russell Wilson at the sideline again. They can't stop anything. And that is Steven Nelson's sideline. You gotta stop him there, man. Gotta stop him there. 3rd and 1 coming up now. And Wilson has another man wide open. And it is tight end Albert Okwegbunam. And he's got the first down. And we're gonna go to the second quarter now as... yeah, Malik Collins left the game, is not going to come back. So that's another weakening of this already horrible defensive line. And there's a touchdown. Jerry Jeudy wide open again on Steven Nelson's side of the field. Steven Nelson is not cutting it right now. As Davis Mills has a man open, it's Justin Ross. And now, yeah, this is a minute left in this game, or 45 seconds rather. Davis Mills to the sideline, and that's Brevin Jordan. Actually, he was not at the sideline. That would have been sick, but timeout taken. Davis Mills is trying to run away, and he can't get away, and that's a sack. 3rd and 24 coming up. Now, can you recoup the last 15 yards to at least get a field goal out of this? Davis Mills has a man open. It's Brandon Cooks! And that's a first down. He got the 22 yards. That's ridiculous. Of course, if you enjoy the game, please leave a like and subscribe as the clock runs out there on Brandon Cooks. He got the first down, and for some reason, the game didn't let me elect to spike the football there. It just didn't. It just jumped right to the screen where the plays are, and I didn't have a timeout left, so I was screwed right there. I wanted to spike it, but it wasn't possible. As the Jaguars win another one and move on to... actually, they lost that first game. Yeah, they lost the first one and won the second one, as Brevin Jordan has a nice catch here for 11 yards right in front of the DB. And now... this is Dameon Pierce to the outside. He's got a first down. That's 11 yards exactly to the midfield logo. And Davis Mills has a man open. This is Brandon Cooks, and he lost the football. Are you kidding me, man? And Rex Burkhead can't recover it. And at least Davis Mills gets the tackle on Kareem Jackson. But this is another awful performance by the offense. Russell Wilson, clean pocket, nobody there to sack him, and Tim Patrick gets the first down. And there is yet another defensive tackle who is leaving the game. It's Ross Blacklock. And now we got our top 2 defensive tackles in the locker room. 2nd and goal, Russell Wilson has a clean pocket. That's a touchdown. It's Jerry Jeudy. And he's got the score, and this game is done. There is no coming back from that. It's a 24-point game now. You can just do some damage control here on Davis Mills. And John Mechie didn't get the first down on 4th. It's going to be 4th and 1, and they are probably going for it. Yes, they do. And Dameon Pierce can't get it done. There is a turnover on downs, and that was awful blocking by the fullback, Andy Janovich. Didn't even get one of these guys And yeah, no chances. Are you kidding me, man? Javonte Williams, 34-yard score. They can't stop the rushing attack, man. How on earth are you going to stop them ever? Marlon Mack up the middle on this 31-point game. This is just awful. Davis Mills has another interception, and that is probably gonna do it for today. We only 2.5 quarters into this game, but this was another awful day for both the offense and the defense. Albert can't get it away here. Can't get the first down. That's going to be a 4th down, and it at least results in a 4th and 3. They're going for it. Are you kidding me, man? And they actually didn't get it. So finally, a break is caught by the Texans. Can you get this team moving now? Davis Mills. Beautiful. What are you doing, Brandon Cooks? You cannot drop that ball, man. That was a perfectly thrown football. As Brevin Jordan on the 3rd down can't break the tackle. And that's 4th down. They're going to punt it away again. Wow, that was awful by Brandon Cooks. You cannot drop the football there. As Tim Patrick has a 1st down. Actually, that's a rushing 1st down here. And 2nd and 11, clean pocket. Man wide open. It's Jerry Jeudy, and he's brought down at the 9. That's 31 more yards. Are they going to get a 50 burger out of this? 2nd and goal. Melvin Gordon cutting it up the middle, and Lopez couldn't stop him. That's 45. And we're not even done with the 3rd quarter. This team is awful. Davis Mills throws it down the field. There's Brandon Cooks, and he finally caught one. Racing down the sideline. That's a 75-yard touchdown. And finally, something good happening for this offense. Brandon Cooks gets some redemption after he had a couple drops earlier. And he is supposed to be the #1 wide receiver of this team. Finally getting the deep ball to work here. And wow, they're already in safe ball carrier mode. And Gordon up the middle. 1st down. Gets another. Oh, actually, that's a read option. And they can't even take it away from Russell Wilson. But at least it's a TFL for Harris. 2nd and 11. Javonte Williams breaking a tackle. Running ahead, and he runs out of gas. But it's still 20 yards. Wow, this is ridiculous. 1st and 10. Russell Wilson. Clean pocket. Nobody's threatening him. And he's got a man wide open. No, actually, that was not wide open. And Derek Stingley managed to break it up. 3rd and 4. Russell Wilson throws it wide open. That's not a touchdown, actually. So that's going to be just a field goal. 48 now. Can you run out the clock here? Davis Mills. And that is yet another drop for Brandon Cooks. Are you kidding me, man? At some point, you've got to start catching the football. And after they went for it on a 4th down and didn't get it, the Broncos score another touchdown. And now we're into the 50s. And into the 60s. Wow, that was awful. This offense couldn't move the football at all. And they got absolutely destroyed up front. I guess you lost a couple defensive tackles here. As John Mechie has a nice broken tackle. But it doesn't matter anymore. And yeah, Davis Mills. That's actually a catch. Wow. And then the time ran out on them. So that's not going to be a touchdown at all. Wow. Wow, that is... I can't believe that stuff is happening, man. This defensive line... I mean, you have Jerry Hughes and Jonathan Grenard, so that is not the worst edge rush duo in the league. But that interior is so awful. We allowed 299 rushing yards by 2 running backs today, and then some more by Russell Wilson. Brandon Cooks had Actually, an awful day. It looks like a great stat line, but he had an awful day, as Justin Ross was once again Mr. Reliable. Caught everything he needed to catch. And Christian Kirksey, Derek Stingley, Steven Nelson, they had to... If your corners are having the most tackles on the team, you're doing something wrong. As Draymond Jones is injured beyond this game, but... Yeah, Jerry Hughes, the only guy in the backfield, really. And then a couple of interceptions that were kind of not really necessary. K'Wan Williams with the fumble there. That is another 3 turnovers. How are you supposed to win any games if you don't take care of the football? As Mills gets a pretty weak upgrade here. And yeah, if this continues like this, I'm probably going to move on from Davis Mills. This quarterback class, though, in the next draft class does not look all that great, I gotta say. And Derek Stingley didn't have the progress here to make this one work, but yeah, he is gonna be great nonetheless. Even though he didn't get this challenge right here, he had an okay day again. So Steven Nelson is the problem. He is allowing way too many yards on his side at the sideline there, not winning anything at all. And yeah, this is a result of the Russell Wilson scenario, and we're losing morale fast. And now we gotta choose the regional scouting focus, and this is where the fun part starts, as we have a interesting draft class here. It's strong for the trenches, which is what I want. But we're gonna go with middle linebacker for the West. There is a few mid-round guys that I have my eyes on. Maybe one of them is a good fit for what we want. We need someone with coverage. And yeah, in the central, we are gonna go with defensive tackles because there is a couple there. I guess this is kind of the most needed position. Although you need every position on this team, defensive tackle is the weakest position group on this team. Really, it is. It's awful. The highest player is Malik Collins as a 70 overall. And then for the Northeast, I think we took a cornerback. And then for the Southeast, we're gonna go with safeties because there's a lot of safeties in this class. There's like 8 safeties that are around 1 to 2 projected, and I hope we can get some of those, or not some of those, but maybe we can get one because Eric Murray is not doing it, and Petre is looking pretty awful, I gotta say. Yeah, the top of this class looks fun. There's a couple of edge rushers, couple of tackles, couple of corners. I especially like Alex Day, but I would also take the edge rusher that we are mocked to have. Wheeler looks like a solid tackle in this. Actually, all the tackles look pretty solid. And yeah, down the board we have Jamie Cantu, who looks kind of fun. And then we're projected to take a guard, which is not that unrealistic. I will take an offensive lineman in this next draft with one of our first round picks, probably because we badly need it. We have a strong left side and a really weak right side. This is the worst right side of the league, and we gotta do something about it, as Dameon Pierce is gonna miss the next game. So yeah, we got Kenyon Green back, but we are losing our rookie running back. So this is gonna be the Marlon Mack show today, as Christian Harris gets an upgrade, a young cover linebacker. But if there is someone we can get in the draft, I'm taking them. And this was kind of I mean, it wasn't weak, but it also wasn't great. The upgrade there. And then Nico Collins, who kind of disappointed me in preseason, but I think when he was targeted in these first 2 games, he made the most of his opportunities, and maybe there is something there for the 6'4" guy. And then Justin Fields, we're gonna take on the Bears, and Fields is dangerous on the ground and through the air. He has a nice deep ball, but he is more comfortable underneath, actually. And he has Darnell Mooney, and that is basically his only target. The defense of the Bears looks kind of weak. The defensive line is not what they used to be, and yeah, they have a fun middle linebacker, or a couple of linebackers here. Roquan Smith with great hit power and pursuit and speed. This guy is going to be dangerous. We're going to try to stay away from him. And then Jalen Johnson is kind of a below average starting corner in this league, but he can develop into something more. He is an elite press guy though. So yeah, we'll see how this is going to go, but I would say we should have a chance in this one because the Bears are not the strongest team in the league. And their offensive line is also really awful. This are two teams with awful offensive lines, and I think that this should be a defensive slugfest, and maybe we can get the one stop that we need, and then go get a field goal in the fourth quarter and win this thing. But I'm not so sure. These offensive lines are really awful. We're gonna see. I'm also kind of excited about the opportunities that maybe arise from Justin Fields as a kind of erratic passer, as a kind of inconsistent passer. Maybe there's an opportunity to get a touchdown out of a pick six or something like that. But we're gonna start on offense, and Mills is going down on the stunt. Wow, Robert Quinn, they draw up a beautiful stunt here. Look at this. He is the edge rusher lining up outside, and then the defensive tackle takes care of both offensive linemen on his side, and he just loops to the inside. But it doesn't matter because Justin Ross is continuing to have a great start to his rookie campaign here. 31 yards on this one, and we're converting the 2nd and 17. 3rd and 10 right now. Davis Mills, man open over the middle, and it's Brevin Jordan, and he's not got it. I thought he caught it, but apparently for 4th down. So we gotta punt it away, and the Bears are gonna come out onto the field. Justin Fields. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. 22 of 49 over his first 2 games. We're gonna see as Justin Fields calls his own number, gets a 1st down, runs ahead, broke 2 tackles. If he wasn't out of bounds, that probably could have been a touchdown maybe. 2nd and 5, and David Montgomery runs it up the middle, shoves away Eric Murray, and has the 1st down. And there is an injury. Steven Nelson, who has been having an awful season, we just lost him. Not so sure what the depth is gonna do, but at least we don't have the big drop off at cornerbacks. We have 5 nice cornerbacks. Like, this is a nice unit, I think, but we don't have the top end talent yet. And Justin Fields calls his own number again, runs it up the middle. That's a 1st down. 2nd and 1. Justin Fields wide open. It's Cole Kmet, and that's a touchdown. Wow. Can't stop anybody, apparently. 7-0 for the Bears. And Davis Mills has a man open. It's Justin Ross, and that's another 1st down. He's 15 yards, and Robert Quinn exits the game to the locker room, I guess. Davis Mills is going down, nowhere to go. And this is Tashawn Gibson. Oh, actually, that's Travis. I'm not sure. It's Gibson. 2nd and 20, Davis Mills gets it away, and this is John Mechie, but there is a flag down, and that one is, I guess, coming back. Actually, that is a roughing the passer call. I thought there was a holding there, but that's a 1st down. I like it. Davis Mills, can you uncork the deep ball, man? Brandon Cooks was open, dude. But he didn't get off the line cleanly, I guess. And now a play action shot on 2nd and 20. Davis Mills, and he couldn't get the trigger off, and that's another sack. 3rd and 29, and the Bears take over after the punt. David Montgomery to the left side, and they finally catch him after he already got themselves 18 yards. And now another handoff. David Montgomery, where is the secondary? Where is the linebackers? And Derek Stingley takes him down. But that's 3 rushes for 56 yards. First and goal. Justin Fields scrambles, is going down. And that is a nice sack for Blake Cashman. And I guess I'm not sure who the other guy was. Second and goal. Handoff to Montgomery. Runs it up the middle. Breaking a tackle. Fumble. And the Bears recover it. First opportunity to have a turnover, and they can't fall on it. And Justin Fields, third and goal. Slant Darnell Mooney. Touchdown Bears. And it's a multi-touchdown game once again. Second and 10. Davis Mills is going down. Just as Marlon Mack was about to get open there. Second and 10. Justin Fields hands it off to David Montgomery. Breaks a tackle by Steven Nelson, who is coming back here. And wow, this is more than 10 yards a carry. That's 12 yards a carry. Are you kidding me, man? David Montgomery up the middle, and he's got 12, 15, 20 yards again. Can you start to get into the backfield here? Are you kidding me, man? First and 10. Justin Fields. And there is a catch made, and that's shy of the goal line, but still a first down. Actually, a second and goal coming up now. Handoff to the fullback, and that's a touchdown. Blasting game, and now it already seems out of hand already again. That's 21 points at halftime, and we're not even at halftime yet. Second and 10. Mills open. Nico Collins across midfield, and that's at least 26 to him. If he gets a chance, he is kind of productive. First and 10. Davis Mills, and that is caught by Reverend Jordan, and he crosses the 25. That's 27 to him. Finally moving the football. Motion in for John Mechie. And this is intended for Mechie, and he mosses his defender. That's a touchdown. Oh my God, what a catch. John Mechie, the rookie, has his first NFL touchdown. And what a beauty it was. One-on-one here, goes up and just mosses the dude. So yeah, they missed the extra point, so now it's 6-21. And that's caught. 6 yards, but shy of the sticks, so the Texans take the timeout here inside the 2-minute warning. Still have a chance to maybe move up the field. Justin Ross has the first, actually that second and inches coming up. Mills gets it away, and this is caught by Philip Dorsett. That's another timeout taken, 1 left, and 26 seconds on the clock. Davis Mills. And he gets a wide open look by John Mechie out of bounds at the 17 inside the red zone. Can you finish? Davis Mills gets it away, and John Mechie just dropped it. What? Are you kidding me, man? Davis Mills gets it away again, and this is caught by Brevin Jordan, and now you gotta spend the last time out, and what do you do from here? You are going for it. And Davis Mills gets it away, and that is caught. Touchdown Texans, but that was close. John Mechie dropped the touchdown there. Can't do that. That was wide open. Dude, you can't drop that one. But at least Justin Ross in tight coverage catches the football, and that is a wrap here for the first half. 13-21, so it's a one score game now, 8-point game. At least they're back in the game, but why do you have to dig a hole in the first quarter all that time? As the Chiefs look to maybe move on to 3-0 here. Patrick Mahomes having a day here, 2 touchdowns already at halftime. The Titans are 1-1 right now, and I think they won this game, so they are 2-1 after this game, I think. I'm not sure. But we're going to go back to the Bears, and nobody shedding any blocks, and Petre couldn't tackle this dude. This is awful, man. 17 yards. They move across midfield, and Montgomery, nobody home. No, actually, Derek Stingley, just kidding. He couldn't bring him down. Wow. Another touchdown on the ground. Davis Mills, 3rd and 10, gets it away. Nico Collins, he actually must, dude. Are you kidding me? And then he fumbles it away. Or what is happening, man? What is happening, man? He must, the dude, like, look at the catch he made. And then as he came down, he somehow lost it again. Oh, that should be overturned. And it is. This is not a fumble. Davis Mills wide open. This is John Mechie. And we can see that. Working over the middle of the field, having the short passes, getting rid of the football quickly, it works out. As Marlon Mack has a beautiful outside zone run here. Dialed up 14 yards. If you punch this into the end zone, this might be not over yet. Davis Mills, wide open. Justin Ross. And it's not called a touchdown. And that is a touchdown. That is a touchdown, man. Yeah, you got to challenge that. So, yeah, we are going to do that. That was a touchdown, man. And, yeah. Is it? And they are not going to overturn it. This is ridiculous, man. That was a touchdown, man. 3rd and goal now. Davis Mills. Touchdown, Brandon Cooks. That's how you do it. Wow. The refs almost, yeah. Almost got us done here in this game. But it's a one score game again. And we still have a chance. But you gotta start stopping this rushing attack. David Montgomery is running all over this defense. And for those of you who have seen the Lions franchise, I am used to that. Because he did that like 5 seasons long. As Justin Fields gets it away, and that should have been intercepted, man. How can you not intercept that, dude? And that's a field goal here. And the Texans take over with an 11-point game. And finally, Brandon Cooks having an impact on this game. 2nd and 6, close bunch to the right. Davis Mills got a man open. This is Justin Ross. Catches it, 12 yards. Tackled immediately. Now they have a close formation, and Mills gets it away. 1-on-1. Can you intercept it here, Jaquan? Actually, that was Jalen Johnson, I think. No, they can't, but it's 4th down, and they have to get the field goal. Still an 8-point game. And now you wonder, should you have gone for it? Gone for 2 there on the last touchdown? Because now it's an 8-point game in the 4th quarter. Now you need to kind of know if you need 2 or 1 scores. As Cole Kmet is wide open on the man coverage call. Christian Kirksey, he is a good run defender, but he is lost in coverage. This dude does not know what he's doing. 2nd and 8. Fields, wide open. Cole Kmet, 1st down, 14 yards. 8-point game. How long? And they run it up the middle, and nobody's there. That is another touchdown for the Bears. And that is a 15-point game now. Davis Mills gets it away. It's caught. Justin Ross, he's having a day. 22 yards. And Mills is over 340 now. And they're going to go hurry up against this defense. Davis Mills open again. Justin Ross, another catch. And that is 21 yards. They are going to go hurry up once again. Mills has an open man again. It's Justin Ross, and he's got 9 yards. They convert. It's a 1st down. And Mills has a man open. That's Justin Ross. Touchdown, Texans. That was clean. That was a quick and clean possession. Moving down the field, only using up like 90 seconds. And now they're going to go for 2 because they got to know if this is a 2 or a 1-score game, and this did not work out at all. John Mechie wasn't open. But Mills is at 394 yards now. As Justin Fields starts scrambling. 2-score game. You gotta get the stop. You gotta get the stop, man. Justin Fields. 4-man pressure. Clean pocket. Way too long. Everything's covered. But you gotta get to the quarterback. You gotta get to the quarterback. And now he is running down the field. Man, this pass rush sucks so hard. How can you not get to the quarterback? And now Fields has over 100 yards on the day on the ground alone. And he's got a man wide open in the flats. That's a touchdown. And now the game's over. This coverage was holding up forever on that play. And they couldn't sack him. 4-man pressure. You can't sack him in a half a minute worth of play. Are you kidding me? And now the Bears are going for 2 and they even got it. That's a 3-score game in no time. Mills, intercepted. Game over. I mean, it was over before, but now it's definitely over. Patrick on Wasor with the interception here. And they even managed to put another touchdown on top of that. And Nico Collins has a fumble. Wow, that's just great, right? Can't move the football at all. Can't move the football at all consistently. But actually, in this game, it wasn't that bad. We were able to score 29 points, and that should have been enough. If you score 29 points, you expect to win the game. And the Bears didn't. They didn't want to lose. They scored 53 points, and they ran all over this defense. This rushing defense was horrible. As Davis Mills has 435 yards and 4 touchdowns. David Montgomery, 226. Justin Fields, 112. That's 338 yards combined. Are you kidding me, man? We had to give up on the running game way too early. Justin Ross had a nice day, 173 and 2 scores. As we had another bunch of drops. John Mechie had a big drop there. He even dropped it 3 times in this game. 3 times, are you kidding me? And then Nico Collins fumbled it away on that last play. Brevin Jordan had at least a nice game. And Brandon Cooks was not good. Not good enough for what he should do as a number 1 alpha receiver here. And yeah, couldn't get the pressure at all. We had 1 sack, and it was a blitz dialed up for Cashman and Murray. And that pick, yeah, I mean, that's garbage time. Who cares anymore? Eric Murray had a forced fumble, but nobody recovered it. So still, the defense in 3 games has not forced even 1 turnover. As Brevin Jordan, he's having a good season, and I'm fully counting on him to be a future star tight end. As Davis Mills actually gets player of the week for that one because, yeah, oh my god, 435 yards, 4 touchdowns. He also got sacked 5 times, which ended a few of our drives. And yeah, Justin Ross, after a big day, he gets an upgrade, and that is a nice one. Getting some catching and some route running and some awareness. So yeah, 6'4", 210, the rookie out of Clemson. Normal dev, but maybe we can change that with a great rookie season. Maybe he gets up to star or something like that. Kenyon Green from the left side. He gets kind of a weak upgrade. That's kind of a weak upgrade. But yeah, we are having problems. And yeah, the Titans managed to win that game actually, and the Colts lost to the to the Chiefs. I'm sorry. But we're now 0-3 and one of a few winless teams. And next time around, maybe we can improve. That's gonna do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe for more Texans franchise. See you in the next episode. Until then, spread some love.